Welcome to Football Roundup with your host, Randy Silver. We break down the biggest sports stories daily for you from our global game, the game we love, football. Today we have the Ballon d'Or 2023 reaction and analysis. The list is out: top male player, top female player, top male goalie, and top male player under 21 years old. So we're going to go over the list, why they were nominated, stats, reactions, and so much more for you. Here's your men and women's list. For the purpose of this video, we're going to focus mainly on the men. For the women's, the odds-on favorite is to win Sam Kerr from Australia. For men's, let's dive into it. Here's your list of 6 pages of your top 30 players in the world. We're going to go through them individually, but show you all the names. Benzema was the winner last year, reigning Ballon d'Or. Will not be winning it this year. Had a good season still, but was not a season that would make you back-to-back champs. Seeing Jude Bellingham on here is amazing as a 20-year-old. You see a couple City players in here. Bellingham will probably win the Young Player of the Year, which we'll talk about in a little bit. You have some goalies in here. Martinez won as a Argentinian goalie, won the Golden Glove with Argentina, won the World Cup. Holland had a breakout year in the EPL, broke their goal scoring record. Will probably end up in the top 3, top 4, but will not win this year. You see some other great players in here as well. Vinicius Jr. had a great year. Alvarez is a backup player for City, backup striker on the top 30 list. Is wild that City has that great talent. Bonu helped Monaco get to the semifinals of the World Cup and helped Sevilla win the Europa League, so he has a very good chance of being the Golden Glove. But your winner is going to be Leo Messi. Won the French League, won World Cup, what he's done in the U.S. so far. We'll talk about this in a little bit. We'll dive into it, but there's no way he's not winning this, and I would put my life savings on this. Other good players here as well. And then finally, 6 out of 6, I think Mbappe comes in second. What he did in the French League last season, what he did in the World Cup. Came in first in French League, second World Cup, individual stats. But Mbappe is just going to fall short. When you win the World Cup and your name is Leo Messi, you're going to get the Ballon d'Or award. So let's dive into some of the players for you. Josko has a chance to potentially move up this list to be Ballon d'Or. Good season, top 30, but is not going to win. He's over at City now. Onana is now at Man U. Came over from Inter Milan, where they lost to City in the finals of the Champions League. Great goalie, not going to win at all. Benzema is not going to win at all. His reign is over. Musiala, great young player, will be a top 3 young player, chance to be Ballon d'Or in the future years. Salah, great player, has been in the Ballon d'Or many times. Did not have his standout season last season, good season, but not Ballon d'Or material. Bellingham will win Young Player of the Year. Fantastic young player, has a chance to be a Player of the Year in the next 3 to 4 years if he keeps his pace up. Saka, great young player, helped Arsenal get in second place. Really good stats. Pretty good England pedigree as well, but not stats to be Ballon d'Or. Colomani just moved to PSG. Really good young player. Again, top 30 player, not going to be Player of the Year. De Bruyne, triple crown. Basically won Champions League, FA Cup, and EPL as the captain of City, or one of the captains of City. Good team. Was hurt a little bit, kind of threw him off towards getting stats, but will be in the conversation, won't win. Silva really helped City get that treble, won't win, good player. Chiva, good player at Napoli, helped them win the Italian League, ran away with the Italian League. If they were in something farther in Europe, they made it to the knockout round of the Champions League, but didn't go much farther. Potential, but not going to win at all. Martinez, World Cup goalie, not going to win at all, but good goalie. Ruben Diaz, great defender, doesn't have the stats to win it all. Barella, good attackman, doesn't have the stats to win it all. Holland has the stats to win it all, and we're going to talk about that in a second, but he'll probably come in top 3 because Messi just is Messi. Odegaard helped Arsenal, doesn't have the stats to win it all. Goalie helped Man City get the treble, good stats, was captain of the team. Germany did not do well in the World Cup, not going to win it all. Alvarez, backup striker, if you won it all, would be... But Holland's ahead of him, not going to win it all. We already talked about New. Had a great World Cup. Helped Sevilla win Europe. The Europa League, not going to win it all, though. Vinicius Jr. had a great campaign. Helped Brazil, not going to win it all. Didn't have those really stats last year. Rodri, great player. Big moments, not going to win it all. Didn't have the stats. Griezmann, surprised he's on the list. He had a really good back half of Atletico Madrid season, but not going to win it all. Messi will win it all, and we're going to prove it to you right after this. Martinez with Inter. Good season with Inter. Okay showing with Argentina. Not going to win all the stats. Lewandowski decent season with Barcelona, poor World Cup with Poland, not going to win it all. Mbappe will come in second. Unreal season, just continue to go up. Once Messi's gone, Ronaldo's gone, Mbappe is going to win 3, 4, 5 Ballon d'Ors. You can bet that. Min Jae just moved to Munich. Good season with Napoli. Not going to win it all. Modric, former Ballon d'Or. Won't win it all. Didn't have crazy stats this season. Kane, good season at Tottenham. Kept them where they were at or something much lower. Now at Munich. Okay with England. Some goals, but not going to win it all. Osman had the breakout season with Italy. Was able to score a bunch of goals for them. Was the top goal scorer in the Italia League, but not going to win it all. They didn't win much trophies besides Napoli, but he should be in the top 10. Who was not on that list? Marcus Rashford, 30 goals, 11 assists in 56 games last season. It's kind of surprising. You know, there's probably be fuel for the fire for him. So Messi's going to win it. With PSG, with Inter, he's had 16 nominations. Pretty much top 2 all time. Him, Ronaldo. Obviously, as you know, they were 1 and 2 in Ballon d'Or for about 10, 15 years, back and forth, back and forth. Should he win? This would be his 8th time winning the award. Second most is Cristiano with 5, so he continues to put himself as the number 1 GOAT above Ronaldo. Messi also won FIFA Best Player of the Year award for a second time, which is crazy. It's only twice when they won in February. Haaland was nominated. He had 52 goals in 53 games for all competitions for City. They clinched EPL, FA Cup, and Champions League titles. So they had a really good season. If it was not for Messi winning the World Cup, he probably has a stronger shot at winning this. Unfortunately, Messi's World Cup is probably going to put him over the top. He broke the EPL season record for 36 goals. He also had standout performances. We also talked about Mbappe, what he was able to do. But this picture right here, Messi with the World Cup, broke the internet, broke the world, still the talk of the town. There's no way, unfortunately, when you look at the politics, the media, what he was able to achieve. When you win the World Cup, you're going to probably win the Ballon d'Or as the best player, and you played well in that tournament. I mean, once he's gone to Miami, yes, it's not the best league in the world, but Miami's unbeaten since he's been there in 10, 11 games. He's had 10-ish goals. He's had 3, 4 assists. He's played really well. On compounding that with the French league, where I think he had like 15 goals, 15 assists last season around there. So he's had himself overall a pretty stellar year. When we look at the stats across the board, he's played in 52 games, 32 goals, 25 assists, only 1 yellow card, played over 4,500 minutes. That's extremely impressive. When we look at his World Cup numbers, he played the tournament high in minutes, basically played every minute, every game, was only 7 goals to Mbappe's 8, so he came in second. Mbappe got the golden boot because of it, 1 more goal, 3 assists. When you look at key passes, had the second most key passes in the tournament, shots on goal, shots from outside the box, he's leading, and then a couple Mbappe beat him at. So overall, he deserves it. He played really, really well. City winning the treble. You think they have a lot of players on the list, and they do. 7 City stars have been nominated for this year's Ballon d'Or. When you look at the trophy for best goalie, we have 6 people on the list. It's called the Yachine trophy, and we got Bono, Ederson, Samba, Ona, Maigan, Martinez, Courtois, Ramsdale, Livakovic, and Ter Stegen. So let's show you why they were on this list. Bono, again, he was also put for Ballon d'Or, made history at Qatar with Monaco, helping to semifinals. He helped Sevilla win the Europa League, and he was named player of the match in that game. So he had a pretty good tournament and a great year across the board. Courtois was the reigning goalkeeper of the year, had another stellar season for Real Madrid, really kept them in many games. However, they did not win La Liga, did not win Champions League, so he probably won't be able to win it this year. French international keeper Mike Maignan, he had a great World Cup, however, did not win the World Cup with AC Milan, had a really good season, voted by Goal.com the best goalkeeper, did not win any real trophy with AC Milan of noteworthy. Last season, so probably won't win. Ter Stegen with Barcelona, he is unreal. Again, he's not playing as much for Germany because they have Manuel Neuer, but he's been able to do amazing things with Barcelona. 26 clean sheets in 30 La Liga games, conceded 18 goals all season. First title under Xavi with him at goal. There's a chance he could win with that. Ederson, though, won the treble, gives him a chance to win it all. He really was a big reason why they won EPL, FA Cup, and Champions League. So be lookout for him. Emilio Martinez, Aston Villa. He won the Golden Glove in the World Cup, won the trophy with Argentina, has a chance to be able to win it all because of that as the best goalkeeper in the world. Hopefully, if he wins, he doesn't do some of the antics on stage as he did when he won his trophy. Andre Onana just moved to Manchester United from Inter Milan. He had a couple big saves in the Champions League final with Inter Milan. He's an international with Cameroon. Probably not going to win it, even though he's a really good goalkeeper, didn't win anything. So your odds of winning the trophy most likely are going to be Emilio Martinez or, to me, Ter Stegen. The other is the trophy Kopa, the young player. You have Hojlund, who just moved to Manchester United, Pedri with Barcelona, Simmons, Camavinga, Balde, Musiala, Silva, Whaley, Gavi, and Bellingham. Again, you have to be under 21 here. This one is not going to be a close fight. This is going to go to Jude Bellingham. And let's talk about why. He's been crushing it at Real Madrid since he's been there. He's the reason that they're in first place in La Liga. Just absolutely dominating. 4 goals in 4 games. The signing of 103 million euros to get over the Madrid. He was fantastic with Borussia Dortmund. He was their captain. He kept them in the games. He had a really good World Cup with England. He had a sensational year. He's going to win this trophy. I would put my life savings on this. Gavi has been doing really well for Barcelona. Good energy in the midfield. But they did win the trophy with him, but did not do much in the World Cup, so not going to move forward. Musiala had kept Bayern Munich in the title race. He got the game-winning goal for them. Up and coming with the German team. Good player. Deserves to be on this list, but is not going to win. Camavinga has done a great job at Real Madrid stepping in. He's now part of the midfield, starting many games for them. Also in there for France. However, he's not going to win. Real Madrid did not win many trophies last year. Pedri, same thing. Commentary in Barcelona, been really good for them, good for Spain. Their future is bright, not going to win. And then Simmons with Leipzig has been a sensation. Has done really good when he's been playing. Hasn't done much on the international stage yet. Good player, but is not going to win. So that is why your winner is going to be Jude Bellingham. The ceremony to announce the winners is October 30th, 2023 in Paris, France. So make sure to subscribe here because we'll give you the full breakdown when the winners get announced. And of course, subscribe here for any football content. We put out match day reviews, midweek, end of week. We put out international reviews, so much more for you so we can give you all your football knowledge needs right here in Football Roundup. Thank you for watching. Randy Silver out.